Hello and welcome to my drumming video. Today we're going to look at playing on a practice pad and how playing on a practice pad can be beneficial for your hand technique. If you don't have a practice pad, it's fine. You can use anything around the house. If you've got a mouse mat or something bouncy, that's fine. I've, in my time, obviously drummed on things like books, but obviously get permission. You don't want to trash your expensive books in your household. Also, there are much smaller pads. This is a tiny little bouncy pad. It's very good. I'd recommend it if you've got the budget. Also, there are these kind of half drum, half pads made by the Drumhead company. So it's a little plastic drum, but with a pad on it, and it's quieter than a normal drum. So you can use one of those. You could use a real drum, but that would really annoy the neighbours. Because we're going to be drumming lots and lots. So keep it down by drumming on a pad. To help me today, I'll be drumming along to some backing tracks. Kids, can you remember these CDs? I'm using a CD today. Yeah, very vintage, very retro. And my retro metronome. But maybe a lot of people these days will have metronomes on apps. So without further ado, let's get started. So now let's move on to playing the exercises. The first one is 8, 8, 16. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's 8 with the right, 8 with the left, 16 with the right, then the reverse, and you just keep going. I've got a backing track to play along for with this one, but just with all of these exercises, remember a few things. Don't hold the sticks too tight, don't hold them too loose, don't move the arms too much, don't move the arms too little. Let the pad work for you. Practice pads like this are quite bouncy. If you don't have a pad, any sort of bouncy surface or something you're allowed to play on at home will suffice for this sort of material. So without further ado, let's try 8, 8, 16. Okay, on to the next one. The second one is an exercise entitled double beat. It works on individual double strokes in each hand and puts it into a little phrase. It's quite common in the world of drum lines or drum corps, but it really helps to isolate the feeling of that double stroke, and it's going to be useful for some of the other exercises we're going to do in a minute. This is an old-fashioned metronome. It's beeping double time at 85 beats a minute, so you're hearing quavers. We're going to play along to that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, last time, 2, 3, 4. 'And stop. So this next exercise is based on the kind of the first one we did, the 8-8-16, but it goes through a counting sequence. So this is the tricky thing. You've got to count. You've not got to miss any numbers out, or not switch off basically. So same motion as the first one, but counting 9 with the right, 9 with the left, 8 with the right, 8 with the left, all the way down to 1, and then back up to 9. Okay, I think this is a Peter Erskine exercise. So thank you, Peter. Here we go. I'm not going to use a metronome, I'm just going to count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Left 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So just keep that going. You would start from 9 and just continue back to 1, but it makes you think. It's a really good thinking exercise for a practice pad and a good warm up before a gig. Let's move on to the next one. So there's a large body of work in the drum practice community focused around this idea of stick control. There's a very famous book called Stick Control. But these are just some examples from that book, and it's just mixing single strokes and double strokes together. So let me just adjust my metronome. I'm going to now play at 80 beats a minute, and I'm going to just change it to a crotchet pulse. So this is the 2/4 example from the handout, or from the screen that you might have seen. Playing semi-quavers over that pulse. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a double strokes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a double strokes. 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a double strokes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a double strokes. And the idea is to keep a smooth sound as you play. It's quite hard to play and talk, but hopefully I'm not doing too badly. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and so on. Okay. So the next one just takes the same idea but reduces it to a 2/4 bar, so you play half the number of single strokes and double strokes. I'll do it at the same tempo. So 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 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 1 E and a 2. So the idea with these would be to play at different tempos, maybe try and maximize the tempo. I've seen some people try and do it like that, but it's useful, and it's not really about speed, it's about trying to keep things nice and even. Okay, move on to the next one. So this is another one with a metronome. It's exploring changing note rates. So it's going from quavers or eighth notes to triplets or quaver triplets or quaver eighth notes to 16th notes or semi-quavers back to the triplets. It's harder than it looks, especially when you try the double stroke version. So really think about the double stroke triplet version. That's the hardest bit of this. We'll start with single strokes. This is 85 beats a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. And there's a very gradual change between the note rates, going from bar to bar, so you don't accelerate that much, just enough to make the change. I'll change to double strokes now. 1 and 2 and right, right, left, left, 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 right, right, left, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. So the last one, and by no means least, is this concept of playing accents. So an accent is a strong note within a drumming phrase, and it's a V-shaped sign above the given note. You're expected to play stronger. So I've written 3 examples in the material. There's accents in 4, accents in 3, and accents in 2. After you play the accent, control the energy of the stick so you can play the taps nicely afterwards. So we'll do this without a metronome, and we'll just run through them separately, and then we'll combine them into an exercise, or into a continuous exercise at the end. So here we go. Just 1 and 2 and 4 and, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it with one hand. Do it with the other hand. No need to rush, just keep it nice and even. Focus on a strong accent, lifting the accent nicely and playing the taps or the unaccented notes gently. You can do it with both hands together like this in unison. Play it as single strokes, so the first of every 4 single strokes that you play is emphasized. starting with the left, etc. The groups of 3 are like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there are fewer unaccented notes between the accents. So it starts to get a little trickier with this. Try with the right stick. Oh, sorry, the left stick. It's my left stick. It's your right, probably. Here we go. Try them together. And then single strokes. So the accent shifts from the right hand to the left hand with any odd numbered note grouping. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If we're playing 5s, it would do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But with 3s, yeah, the accent shifting from the right to the left. So right, tap, tap, left, tap, tap, right, left, right. And the final thing here for today is accents in 2. So it's an accent, control the stick immediately, play a tap, lift the stick again. Or you might want to think of it as an upstroke. Tap, sorry, accent, and an upstroke that's lifted, or a tap that's lifted. I think this is the hardest one. Change hands. Do them together, play them in unison. Obviously, when you practice these things on your own, you can keep going for as long as you want with this material. And there's single strokes, so just one hand is accented. So the right hand's playing a full stroke all the time, it's playing just accents and coming straight back up, maybe. Or playing a controlled stroke, so that's a right hand accent and a left hand tap. The left hand hardly moves. Big right hand, little left hand. Or the opposite, a big left hand and little right hand notes. So let's play this as a continuous exercise. I'll play each line twice, then I'll move on to the next one. I'll just do it with, I'll play it twice, once with the right, all the way through, once with the left, but I'm playing each line twice. So from the beginning, it goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Repeat. Next line. Last line. Repeat the section. Top line, playing the 4s. Repeating the line. 12/8 bar with the 3s. And the 2s to finish off with. Thank you very much. Well, I hope you got to the end of that, and thank you for watching my video. There's a lot of stuff in there. It's all very straightforward, but if you found it useful, keep using it. It'll have some benefit. And if you're not used to playing and developing your technique, it's a good starting point. So again, thank you very much, and until next time, bye-bye.